Hanif Abdurraqib has been one of my favorite authors for the last couple of years. The first book I read by him is a collection of essays, They Can't Kill Us Until They Kill Us, which is amazing. He is mostly a cultural critic. He's also a poet, but he writes a lot about music, and that's close to my heart. The one I did want to talk about, I think it's still just out in hardcover, A Little Devil in America. Notes in praise of Black performance. This is mostly about music as well. They are essays. They tend to be a bit longer than the ones in the other book. There's so much that's good in this book, and so much that I learned from it. There are two particular essays in this book that I did want to talk about. One is talking about Aretha Franklin and her death, and the film that came out, I don't think it was this year, it might have been the year before, but I just saw it this year, Amazing Grace, which was a recording of, I think it was her most popular album, which is a double album called Amazing Grace of gospel songs. So he writes beautifully about going to a theater to watch that film, and what that meant to him and to the people who were in the theater. And I reflected on my experience in watching that film, which I highly recommend for anyone if you haven't seen that. If you need to be transported, that film will transport you. Another essay in here that really stuck with me is about playing spades, and it is about the card game, but it's more about Black friendship or friendship among young Black men, which I just found really moving. And I'm tempted to say it transcends race, but that's not the point, and I don't think that's what it does. I'd be tempted to say that because I really resonated with what he wrote with my friends growing up, but there was something more to this about young Black men are so often shown as being threatening, people to be afraid of. So for him to write about the tenderness in those friendships, I feels like that those are important things to read, for your own knowledge, but also just for the humanity of it.